Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to our Night Owl's Pajama Story Time. I'm so happy to see you guys here tonight. My name is Mr. Matt.
And my name is Dina.
And this is Dean, and we are here to do Pajama Story Time for you guys. You want to come up here where they can see you a little better? We are going to read you a special bedtime story, and Miss Jen will be here soon. She will be reading you a story as well. Do you have your stuffed animals? Do your stuffed animals?
No.
Get your stuffed animals. Or come on over, bud, and you can sit right here for our story time.
Snuggle buddy.
Snuggle buddy. And if you're ready for a story, it's time for us to read our first nighttime story tonight. Our first sleepy time story tonight is called Thunder Trucks. Do you like trucks?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Do you like lightning storms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whether you like lightning storms or not, this is a fun book. Should we start reading?
Yeah.
All right. Whisper, roll, rattle, grumble, bump, beep. Just when you're settling down to sleep, you might hear a rumbling, tumbling sound. That means the thunder trucks are gathering round. Bulldozer growls as she shoves through the sky, pushing puffs into thunderheads 3 miles high. While Crane Truck helps with his powerful boom, the clouds stack tall and the wind goes zoom. Thunder trucks loud, thunder trucks strong, thunder trucks moving this storm along. We've got a good team in Dozer and Crane. Now Tanker Truck's here to bring the rain. With a grind of his brakes, he greets the band, but the rain's in his tank and he needs a hand. Fire Truck races through the fray, loaded with hoses that bubble and spray. He heaves out a line and starts his pump, and soon those raindrops spatter and jump. Chug, chug, honk, honk, skitter, scatter, splash. The next truck approaches with a clangorous crash. In bustles dump truck filled to the brink. "Hello, friends," she says with a wink. The crew toot their horns as she joins the jam. Psh, Dump says as she lifts her rams. The rams tilt the dumpster bed up, 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 and down pour the hailstones. Thump, thump, thump. Thunder trucks loud, thunder trucks strong, thunder trucks moving this storm along. Clouds and rain and hail all set, but this big storm's not over yet. Fire Truck can do way more than splash. He lights his beacons and, with a flash, zip runs the lightning in a glorious arc, forking and fizzing and spitting out sparks. The signal zaps with a dazzling crack, and in no time at all, there's an answer back. With a clamor and a racket and a rattling din, the last of the crew comes barreling in. Blowing her horn as she bursts through the gloom, big rigs hauling thunder with the boom, boom, boom. The trucks rev their motors with a mighty roar. This is the moment that they've waited for. They divvy up the thunder and they roll out wide, and the whole sky rumbles with power and pride. Thunder trucks loud, thunder trucks strong, thunder trucks thundering all night long. Once the thunder is settled and gone, the trucks circle back with a stretch and a yawn. They push off the clouds and fold up Crane, whip up some hail, and refill the rain. "Good work," they call, and "see you soon." And away they coast, 'neath a bright round moon. Dozer and Crane in the sparkling sky. Tanker, fire, dump, big rig. Goodbye. So if you hear thunder in the dark of night, don't fly under cover or flip on the light. Just wave overhead to your friends having fun. Good night, thunder trucks. Job well done.
Dad, why did they turn toy thunder truck.
Oh, that's a very good question. I see all the thunder trucks in his room. What do you think about that? Do you think he plays thunder trucks sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
I think he was dreaming.
That's the end of Thunder Trucks. All right, boys and girls, we have time for one more story tonight. Miss Jen, are you ready for our sleepy time story?
Peekaboo! Hi guys, welcome to Night Owls. Miss Jen here. This is Foxy by the way, who's helping, are going to read a little bedtime story. But before we do, we're going to do a little rhyme, a little song. I know you all know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but I bet you don't know all the stanzas. You know the first one, right? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are. But there are others. So we're going to do another one. And it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see the way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Let's do that one more time. You ready? Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see the way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay. This one's called When Sheep Sleep by Laura Numeroff, illustrated by David McPhail. It's a nice cover. Sleeping sheep. That's a giant sleep. A giant sheep in bed with those guys. When you can't fall asleep, then try counting sheep. She has her own little puppets. But what do you do if the sheep are asleep? Even the bear looks worried. Count deer in the forest instead of the sheep. Together, all nuzzled, they don't make a peep. Count cows in the meadow instead of the sheep. But under the moonlight, they've fallen asleep. Count pigs in the pig pen instead of the sheep. They wiggle in mud and snore in a heap. One of my favorite things to do is snore. Count puppies on pillows instead of the sheep. All cozy and cuddled, they curl up to sleep. Oh, that looks so warm. Count birds in the treetop instead of the sheep. Dreaming high in their nest, they can't hear a cheep. Count cats on the sofa instead of the sheep. They're all purring softly and snuggled asleep. Oh. Count bears in the cave den instead of the sheep. Their mom watches closely their safety to keep. Count rabbits in hutches instead of the sheep. Their noses still twitching, they lay fast asleep. With all this counting, you feel like the sheep. At last you are ready to drift off to sleep. Wow, that's a very busy bedroom. Everyone's in there helping her go to sleep. That's the end. I hope you guys were counting. 1, 2, 3 on the cover, but every page had a different number. So you could rewind and count. hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams.